Hi, DCT here with Stat Talk and one of my friends. We're gonna have a little bit of a debate about Ezekiel Elliott, and then towards the end we'll talk a little bit about the playoffs, which I'm still in a little bit of shock about. So let's get right in. So Stat Talk, you open us up.
Alright, so first of all, we're debating whether Ezekiel Elliott is the best running back in the league currently, and in the future, who, like next year and years in the future, who will be his biggest competitor. DCT, what do you think about these two issues?
I think over the next couple of years, probably Todd Gurley will be his biggest competitor. And it's gonna, I swear, this is gonna be Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith all over again. Alright? And, you know, it's pretty much starting to form a picture where 2-1, Ezekiel Elliott is the best.
Did you say Barry Sanders all over again?
Yep, Barry Sanders versus Emmitt Smith.
So, I'm surprised you just didn't say Emmitt Smith.
I did. I said Barry Sanders versus Emmitt Smith.
Okay.
Zeke being Emmitt Smith, Gurley being Barry Sanders. I think Zeke has already proven himself to be the best running back in the league.
No.
Yes.
No.
Who's better?
Explain why. Explain why.
He missed 6 games and almost had 1,000 yards.
Okay, are you done? Is that your only reason?
That's just one of my many.
Okay, then list them.
Do I even need to? Have you seen Zeke's stats? As a rookie,
yes.
He led the league in rushing. Alright, that's just one.
Me too.
What?
You need to explain why.
He led the league in rushing his first year. He almost led it this year. He wasn't even 400 yards behind. And he missed 6 games. Does that prove anything?
Not really. He wasn't number 1.
For missing 6 games.
I'll talk after you.
What?
Are you done reasoning why?
Oh no. I mean, look. He missed 6 games this year. Was only 400 yards behind. Last year led the league in rushing.
That's only one reason.
What? No. He led the league in rushing.
You say that.
He led the league in rushing. Look at his juke moves, alright? His juke. Oh, it's all the offensive line. Yeah, the offensive line doesn't work for the juke. Okay. The hurdling. Oh, that's all the offensive line. Well, that doesn't work for hurdling. He has to do those. Alright, his speed. He has incredible speed where he can run out 5 different guys. He can truck people. He can get away from tackles. He is by far the best running back. Prove me wrong.
Alright, DCT's friend, what do you have to say? What are your statistics? Why?
I think I agree with DCT. I think he's the best running back in the league. Everybody says he's good because of our offensive line, like Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, all them. We lost 2 of our best linemen last year. Ronald Leary and Doug Free. They were 2 good linemen. He did good when he wasn't suspended, and I'll read his stats from this year right now. He had 242 carries this year, 983 yards, a 4.1 runs per average,
which is
7.
That's the highest in the NFL, by the way. He has the highest yards per game. Now you continue.
He also has the most yards after contact in the NFL around. I saw a stat. It was like this. It was a couple days ago. It was like he has 500 something yards after contact. He's first in the league after contact, and after contact does not depend on your offensive line. So after contact, that's all Zeke. Like, referring to what DCT said, hurdling, juking, speed, outrunning people, all that. Oh, also, another subject that we didn't bring up for Zeke is his pass blocking. His pass blocking is incredible. He'll dive at anybody. He'll dive at Calais Campbell. He'll dive at anybody you tell him to. If you guys saw the video last year, it was him mic'd up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he chop blocked one guy, got up, and put the D end on his butt. If you guys remember, so
yeah.
That's my for Zeke.
I got some more things to say. So Zeke also leads the league in yards per game, in yards per carry, where he had one game with only eight single yards. He had one game with 8 yards. Still found a way to lead the league in yards per game. So, okay. That's all the offensive line. Okay. I know that's wrong. And bringing it back to what my friend said. He said, he also, last year versus the Seahawks in preseason, well, a couple years ago, his first year, he also dropped his shoulder on, Cam Chancellor? He just dropped it right on him. This guy is a total beast and not afraid of anything. Alright, Stat Talk, now your time.
The reason that I don't think he's the best running back in the league is that I don't think he's proved it to us yet. Alright? Last year, maybe I would argue he was in the top 3, probably close to number 1, but Le'Veon Bell still beat it to him. Le'Veon Bell currently is the best in the league, and I don't care.
How did Le'Veon Bell beat him in his rookie year? How?
What?
DCT.
Yeah.
You guys remember the Cowboys-Steelers game last year, right?
Yep. Of course I do.
Yep. As we all remember, the last second touchdown by Zeke. In that game, I'm pretty sure Zeke had over 110 yards and 2 touchdowns. We shut down Le'Veon Bell. If you guys remember, he had under 80 yards rushing, which is incredible to hold Le'Veon Bell to. Our defense was not good last year. We had a broken down secondary, Brandon Carr and Morris Claiborne and
right.
Barry Church, and in that head-to-head with Le'Veon and Zeke. Remember, Zeke was a rookie in that game, and Le'Veon Bell was in his 5th year, and he outworked Le'Veon Bell. So that's my case. That's one of my numerous cases in how Zeke is better than Le'Veon Bell.
Yep. So I'm trying to find Zeke's actual yards. He had, I think, 127. Let's not forget the passing plays. Like, that one all the way, 78 yards, I believe. Something like that for him. The screen pass, right. Let's not forget that. So, my opinion, Zeke was better than Bell last year.
In that game.
Well, yeah. And that was a matchup between the two, so that just,
Well, obviously, you can't debate one game over these players. Running backs take a lot of time to develop, and that's why I think Zeke is really good right now. Like, especially since he's gonna develop, obviously. But I think we're seeing him at his core right now. I don't think he's gonna have the biggest development, like, space out. I think he's the best he is right now is how he is right now. And you have a bunch of other young running backs, like Kareem Hunt. I don't think he has the biggest development thing either. I still think he's going to be very productive. Leonard Fournette, he had a great season this year. Again, another running back that is coming for Ezekiel Elliott, and my favorite of all three of them, Dalvin Cook on the Minnesota Vikings. And for most of these cases, all right, and don't forget David Johnson, who's a young beast. All right?
Well, let's hold that. Once you're injured, there's no getting out of it. We saw that with Tony Romo.
That's not true.
That is. We saw that with Romo.
Isn't.
We've seen that with all kinds of players.
No, that is not true in the slightest.
It's gonna be true with Carson Wentz. Once you tear that ACL, man, that's hard to recover from.
No. That's coming from a Cowboys fan, right? It's coming from a Cowboys fan that doesn't want somebody else to succeed for their own franchise's success.
Oh no,
That's selfish.
No, I'd like to see
Carson
players
Wentz,
succeed.
no, you
Don't get
would
me
not.
wrong, I'd
You
like to
know
see
that.
Carson Wentz succeed.
No, you would not.
I'd like to see
You are
anybody succeed. I don't want to see anybody get
Out
hurt.
of your throat.
What?
Out of your throat. He will bounce back bigger and better than ever. I am not an Eagles fan, but I know this for a fact, alright? That just because of a slight injury in his ACL, it does not mean that Carson Wentz will not come back, alright? Tom Brady I saw his list of injuries last year. Dude, he has them piled up. He's still the GOAT, right? There's no one else that you can tell me that has been better than Tom Brady.
Troy Aikman.
Yep. Aikman,
Not
Staubach.
even close. Look at the Super Bowls.
Maybe not Troy Aikman. Maybe
No.
Staubach.
Oh, I can name plenty. Staubach.
No, you cannot. Guys, in the comments, didn't you put up a poll?
Yeah. It said Aikman was better, by the way.
This is coming from a group of Cowboys fans, just so you know.
Okay. I can name all kinds. I can name all kinds of quarterbacks.
No.
Yep.
You can't.
Yep.
None of them have the completion percentage Brady has, the touchdowns, the Super Bowls.
They also don't have the team.
Nothing.
They also don't have the team.
That's not Brady's fault. You're gonna say other fans say that Zeke is not the best because of his O-line, and then you go and blame Brady for not being the GOAT because of his team.
What?
That's not fair to say.
No, I'm saying Brady.
That's not fair
Brady
to say.
has.
That's not fair to say.
No, Brady has the best tight end in pro football. He also has the best wide receiver set in pro football. We have Brandon Cooks. That's one. Who? Julian Edelman. That's
not his
another.
fault, though. Just because he's
Chris
so
Hogan.
good,
That's
everybody
another.
wants to play with him. I
Who?
don't see people lining up to play with the Cowboys just because Ezekiel Elliott's there.
Who? Give me. Okay, so tell me how Terry Bradshaw. Bradshaw is amazing. Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes. Drew
I thought
Brees.
you said that after an injury, then nobody comes back from an injury.
Exactly.
So you
Well,
don't think
a
he's gonna
torn
be injured,
ACL though. A torn ACL. That is extremely hard to come back from. Not saying that can't be done.
I will agree. It takes up a lot of time and a lot of effort. But he sat out for those games. He's gonna sit out for longer. He's gonna rest it. And he is that GOAT mentality that I see, that I don't see in a lot of other quarterbacks that go down this hole, that I think he can bounce back from it, and easily.
Quarterbacks that are better. I also think Peyton Manning, Drew Brees.
No, they don't have the Super Bowls.
That doesn't matter.
They don't have the touchdown. They don't have.
Carson Wentz also.
No.
I mean, Tom Brady also doesn't have speed at all. He cannot run. He runs, and I'm gonna go on record for saying this. He runs like an injured giraffe.
He's the best passer, and you know what a QB is for? It's for
Passing.
passing the ball, all right?
But-
Not for
but-
running around.
It also helps
You
if
see
they can scramble.
RG3. would you argue that Michael Vick is better than Tom Brady?
Oh God, yes.
What are you talking about? Would you, DCT's friend?
I mean, we're talking about Michael Vick being better than Tom Brady.
Yep.
Yes, a man that played for the Atlanta Falcons and was very good. Right, not as good as Brady even in those years, and then got in trouble for some dog racing and fighting, and then was out of the league. Went to the Eagles,
Dude.
didn't play as good, out of the league.
I think you could make a really little case. I mean, in my opinion, I
Exactly.
don't think Vic comes close. Well, he doesn't come close to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
The only advantage Michael Vick has on Tom Brady is obviously scrambling. Tom Brady can't run for his life, but he throws dots the whole game. Michael Vick, I mean, you could make a little case. He can dot up your defense, but he can run. That's the only advantage that I have.
So
Yeah.
let me tell you some of Michael Vick's stats. He had a 80.5 passer rating. That's really good. Rushing yards, he had an extreme amount of 6,109 and 36 rushing touchdowns. For a quarterback. A quarterback.
How about this?
That's
Like
extreme.
rushing everything. Did his team win the Super Bowl that year?
The Falcons?
Yeah.
No.
All right, that's it. Winning is the most important stat
Didn't though.
ever in sports. All right, and nobody can beat Tom Brady with his 5 Super Bowl wins. And after this year, I can see 6. All right, he doesn't have enough fingers on one hand. And for Brady's career stats,
Brady has a 63.9.
159 yards for his career. 488 touchdowns and 160 interceptions. How about those numbers?
Those are pretty good. Those are
Yeah.
pretty good.
Better than Michael Vick's.
How many interceptions though did Michael Vick have?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. He hasn't had the career that Tom Brady has.
I think if he had the team around him, I think he could have.
No, but that's not Tom Brady's fault, is it?
No, it's not. Alright, now we are getting off topic talking about quarterbacks. Let's get back to Zeke.
Tom Brady's the GOAT.
DCT, can I say something about Zeke real quick?
Yes, you can.
Going back to the Steelers-Cowboys game, but before stat talk, you say something about one game proving somebody. I totally agree with you there. But as we all know, Zeke was a rookie last year, and everybody was anticipating this matchup of Le'Veon Bell and Zeke, and everybody was questioning Zeke as the best running back in the league at that time, behind or tied or in front with Le'Veon Bell. Zeke had 21 carries, 104 yards, a 5.4 per run average, and 2 touchdowns.
All right, but we aren't talking about his. I've heard you and DCT say this. All right, you guys are bringing up last year's stats, and I know he didn't play a lot this year, so you think that's fair. But we're talking about the best running back in the league this year. All right, last year we didn't have Leonard Fournette in the league. All right, we didn't have Kareem Hunt. We didn't have Dalvin Cook, who I know is injured, so we're gonna lay off him for me, even though I think he's gonna be better than Zeke one day. But we're gonna lay off him right now. But we didn't have all these new faces. Alvin Kamara was another great running back this year, all right? We didn't have all these faces in the league. Now, they didn't have as great as a rookie season that Zeke did, but they did play on you, even though we're not saying the O-line made Zeke, all right?
Well, you and me have talked one-on-one before, and you said Zeke is all because of the offensive line. not on a recording
Never said
video,
that. I
but
never
you
said
said
that.
that personally to me before.
I never said that. I never said that.
Wait, stat talk. You know how you said the biggest result was winning?
Yes.
Wait, what were the running backs that you mentioned this year that weren't in the league?
Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette, and the Chiefs running back,
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt, yes. All of them had better seasons than Ezekiel Elliott.
No. Well, this year you mean?
All their teams, yeah. This year.
Yeah, but in Zeke's rookie year, going back to what you said about winning
Yep.
being thing, I think that Zeke's team last year's Dallas Cowboys team had bigger success than Leonard Fournette's team, the Jags, the Saints, definitely the Chiefs. They can't hold on to the lead at all. That's what I think.
Yeah, but we're not. I've said it again. We're not talking about last year.
Yeah, but he's saying you're talking about their what? What? Yeah, you're
Their
talking.
Wins.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's talking about, right? But
Okay.
well, yeah, it kind of works out.
I don't know.
With what my friend's bringing up and what you're trying to say are completely different.
What?
Well, you're trying to say, well, we're talking about this year, but what he's trying to say is we're talking about the history, all right? And you're saying, no, we're talking about this year. But you
We're
said...
talking about the best running back in the league right now, which
Right.
is not last year, that's this year.
Right, but you said the wins made it.
The wins matter, yes.
Yeah, but Zeke had more wins his rookie year than some of these guys.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's a different league last year, though. Different people matching up.
so...
Like, the Eagles weren't as good last year. Who's to say that, all these teams that the Cowboys played, maybe they would have been better with the new year this year. The different teams.
But like you said, we don't know that.
Exactly.
So,
We don't know.
how many rushing titles do you think Zeke will have in the next 5 years?
4
Rushing what?
rushing titles. I think 4. One coming next year and the year after. But I have maybe. I don't know. Maybe Kareem Hunt taking one from him.
I have 1 to 2.
Oh man, that's... How many Super Bowls do you think Zeke will win in the next 5 years?
2.
0.
2.
0 to 1.
You only think one.
That talking. Explain why you think that we'll have 0 balls in the next 5 years. What?
So I realized that the league is completely flip-flopped from last year. Right, that's why, I think that it's very unpredictable whether if they're going to win one Super Bowl or not. But they haven't shown the seeds for a dynasty, right? They have 2 rookie players seem to play really well, all right? Last year, I'm talking about, not this year. Taco Charlton, it's Dak and Zeke, all right?
Yeah.
And Taco Charlton obviously played like an average player this year. I know you, TJ Watt, whatever, but he's obviously a good player. But I don't see the seeds for a future dynasty in that team right now.
I see Dallas winning maybe 1, maybe 2 Super Bowls in the next 5 years. Well, Zeke winning them. And here's why. We're almost there. We're almost at the team. All right. That we need to be. We draft a good defense player. Then in the second round, we draft a good a good wide receiver. Use Ryan Switzer a little bit more. We sign some of our players, and we'll almost be there. Because I think the coaching changes could really help us out. Des Bryant help is on the way with the new wide receiver coach. I think he'll be a big step up from the one we had. So that's what I think. That's my take. So over the next 5 years, who do you have being the best running back over the next 5 years?
Me?
Whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first. What was the question again, DCC? Can you repeat it real quick?
Who's going to be the best running back over the next 5 years?
A combo between Zeke and Leonard Fournette, but Zeke taking it by a little bit. My reasoning is Zeke, we've already said what he's done with a 6th suspension, 17 yards away from 1,000 yards. His run after contact, or yards after contact, his touchdown, his hurling, his speed, his jukes. Leonard Fournette is good. He definitely has a bright future for sure. That's why. And also because Zeke's O-line will help him a little bit. That's my reasoning.
All right, I pretty much have the same. I have Zeke and Gurley, but I have Zeke taking it. I think Zeke's on the better team. Stat Talk, who do you have?
I have these are my 4 top. Alright, and then I'll move down. Leonard Fournette, alright, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Todd Gurley.
Alright.
Now, I don't think Leonard Fournette will be as good as Zeke, but I do see a 3-way rivalry between Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, and Todd Gurley.
Alright, well, this got into a big debate. The video is about 28 minutes long. It was a good debate. I enjoyed having you both here and talking to you both about Ezekiel Elliott. And I would guess I'm signing off now because we pretty much covered everything. We covered Zeke a lot. Thank you guys both for coming on, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace off. Everybody, DCT here. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to go hit that like button, comment your thoughts on that, because, man, I took a lot. I literally took this 2 whole pages of notes on that, on you guys' thoughts. Well, Stat Talk, mainly your thoughts, who I didn't agree with much. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure to go comment your thoughts. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because if you stay till the end, you might get rewarded, because I might be coming out with some DC t-shirts. So, I don't know if you want one. I'm not sure if I am going to make them or if I'm not. But if you want one, go check out my Instagram. DM me if you want one. That way I'll know how many people actually want one. That way I'm not just wasting my money and making them for nothing. Yeah, that's why I wanted you guys to, hopefully you stay till the end. And if you did, thank you guys so much. It helps me out a lot, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace off.